Hello, hello, hello. Hello, how are y'all doing? Hope y'all got y'all comfy blankets and yeah. Hello, wait for a couple people to come on. So I know I'm on a little late, but I'm here. So welcome to Tuesday night. I hope you guys having a good night. So me and John, a story about me and John, our first date. So let me tell y'all, our first date was about a week later. You know why? Because he was so freaking shy. And I really thought like he didn't like me because this is my first um this is my first guy that I dated that was not African American. So I'm like, man, he ain't gonna like me. He ain't gonna like me. So my first mindset was he don't like me. So I was like, I called him. I called his friend. I was like, give him my number. You know what I'm saying? I was like, get him my number because I think he cute. And he gave him my number. And it took him a week to call me. And then I was like, he called me. I'm like, yeah. And he was like, I was so nervous. I'm like, were you nervous? And he said, yeah, I was nervous. So John is the type of guy that he jumps on it. Like, there's no way around it. Like, he just that Johnny on spot. So we went on a date maybe the next day, or the day after that weekend. And guess where we went? So y'all, I looked a hot mess. When I tell you I looked a hot mess, I thought I was cute. Them was my struggling days, you know what I'm saying? But he still liked your girl. He still liked me. And we went to McDonald's, y'all. And we went and got ice cream. We watched a movie. We walked in the park. But this one, my hair was short. And I was like, let me tell you something. You know I wear weave. I was like, this ain't my hair. And you know what he said? Come on, somebody guess. He was like, I know it's not your hair. I see your track. I bust out dying. I was like, no, you didn't. Yo, I thought he was a nerd. I thought John was a nerd. When I say a nerd, I thought he was a nerd. And then he was like, I already knew you were a weave. I see your track showing. I was like, mind y'all, he taller than me, right? He is taller than me. So I was like so embarrassed. But he made a way where I wasn't overly embarrassed. And I'm like, oh my God. So after we went to McDonald's, we got like some little, I was that type of person, like, I don't want you to spend the money on me. Now we will not go to McDonald's. No, we going to a fancy restaurant. So after we left McDonald's, we went, I mean, let me tell y'all how many burgers he eat. He ate like 6 burgers, yo. But he wasn't fat. But he had weight on him. So after we left McDonald's, we went to get ice cream, and I got sherbet. I love sherbet. He took me down to A nice one. It was so nice. It was in the summertime, and we got the ice cream. We sat in the car. He opened the door every time, and I was like, "Stop doing that." I was scoring, so I was like, "Oh, you don't have to do that for me." Nowadays, you open my door. Thank you, sir. Hallelujah. But back then, I was like, "No, you ain't gotta open my door, bro. You ain't gotta open my door." But he did it anyway, every time. He was a pure gentleman. So we got the ice cream, and I'm talking about we talked and we talked and we talked. Like it felt like I knew this man for a long time, yo. Like we cracked jokes, it was amazing. So after that, we walked in the park and we just chilled. We went to the movies too. I forgot what we watched, but it was a fun time. We talked about everything you can imagine. Like when we walked in the park, we swung on the swings. Um, we played on the playground. His tall bug got in he got on the swing too. And we just talked about everything. Like that first day, I was like, I think this husband. But I want for sure because I didn't know I was so scorned and stuff. I didn't know that would be my husband. Because sometimes we be so like hurt that we miss it and we be mean. So I'm like, this ain't real. So this what I did, y'all. So the next no, that same day I was like, I come with a package deal. I got a daughter, she's one. Me and her together and it's not gonna change. If you ain't used to that, well you gotta go. And then also I said, you gotta meet my mom and my grandmother. You gotta meet them too. I don't know. I don't know you, bro. And then I was like, you gotta meet my brother and them too. My family gotta like you. Like I was just reading them, y'all. I was just like, cause I wanted him to break. Like he was like, okay, where they at? I said, right now? Like he just baffled me. Like I'm like, you for real? Okay, let's go over here then. Cause I know if my mama read him, she knows. If my grandmother dislike him, she knows. So like, y'all come on. First day on yep, let's go over here. Girl, they loved him. I was like, okay, all right, is this real? I was so nervous. I'm like, this man is too good to be true. And I'm telling y'all, that date was so on point. It was scary. It was. It was scary. Like we had a good time. We had a good time. He wanted to take me other places. I was like, no, you don't have to spend that much money. But that walk in the park, like it truly wasn't boring. We talked about everything. Like, and he was shy. So he was quiet and reserved. Now he talk a lot. I be like, where that shy person at? Where he go? Where he go? But yeah, that date was phenomenal. Like he had me rolling. I was like, let me tell you something. I wear weave. I was dying, yo. I was dying laughing, yo. Like, he said, I know you got a track right there. It's showing. I'm like, you are taller than me. Lord have mercy. I was like, what? Like, this is so embarrassing. Have you ever had a track showing on a first date? Who does that? Like, I was like, I didn't hide it. I said, that one track. Mm-mm. But he didn't run, y'all. He loved me for my tracks and all. He loved me for everything, tracks and all. So it was a beautiful day. I met a beautiful soul, a beautiful person on the inside out, and I wouldn't trade it for nothing. If I would know what I know now that we was gonna be married, like we already wanted to be married that first day. That first day, I knew he would marry me. Literally, literally, everything went fast. From the first day we met, we was inseparable. I was with him every day, all day. From the first day we met. He didn't leave my side. So, ladies, if a nigga wants you, or let me say, if a gentleman wants you, he will show you. He will never leave your side. You will not have to go days without him or days without talking to him. Like, John showed me that he wanted me. I didn't have to show him. Like, he was like, I'm here. And I was like, yeah, his actions spoke louder than his word. And until till today, he's still like, remember I told you this, and he do it. I was like, he the only man in my life that I ever dated that was a man of his word, and he didn't have an excuse for everything at all. So actions speak louder than words. Know they fruits. Know them by their fruits. What they do for you. If they don't hold, if they word is like sinking sand, that's what you're dealing with. A person that's wavy. He can say yes and then say no the next minute. So that is my story for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you having a great, 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 great night. And I'm gonna do some more storytelling on Tuesday nights. So stay tuned. And if you have any story that you want to share on Tuesday nights, please email me at April underscore L underscore underscore Jackson at yahoo.com, and I will share your story as well. This is going to be a storytelling Tuesday. So any stories that I have that I done conquered and me and my husband and went through, I will be sharing on Tuesday night, as well as if you have anything that you want to talk about, or you need to get stuff off your chest, or you having a rough night and you just want to talk, this is for you to comment as I tell the story. Or if you have any questions, you can comment and talk to me. I talk back. Okay? So I want to thank you guys for coming. Hope you enjoy my love story with my husband on our first date and what we did. I hope you enjoyed it. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a good night. Everything that you didn't do today, don't worry about it. Go to sleep peacefully with a sound mind and a clear mind. You did all that you can do today, and tomorrow is a new day. You get to do is try again. So don't give up. The best is yet to come. Good night, everybody. Love you guys. Love you all, my beauties. Good night.